Hello and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Now this video is pretty much just going to be what I do on a daily basis to earn money. I usually earn around about 1,000,000 rubles a day, and that's through tier 4 traders and the max level hideout. Right, one of the things I do is use the workbench to make green gunpowders with two M67 grenades and one smoke grenade. This usually nets me around 52,000 rubles profit. After that is making the mag case through the level 3 lavatory. Now, it's quite a pricey one to make, but you usually end up coming out with about 65,000 profit. You can offset a lot of the costs if you buy the more expensive and full fuel cans and use them to power your hideout anyway. The next one's a little bit of a weird one. It requires making the Wilston cigarettes from the nutritional unit. Now that usually costs around 23,000 to make when you buy the tea and the Apollo cigarettes. But if you do that 3 times and then buy 2 more Wilston cigarettes, you will have enough to do the trade for an M1A SAS from Mechanic. That's going to end up costing you around about 81,000 in production cost, but the M1A SAS is worth 117,000 if you buy it outright. The next one's pretty self-explanatory. It's the Bitcoin farm. Now, to get the graphics cards required to make this farm at its top level, I would recommend hitting the computer rooms on Reserve, the computer rooms on Shoreline, and the Tech Light shop on Interchange. I think those are the 3 best places to look for graphics cards. Now, at the max level, it will produce 1 graphics card every 5 hours. It works out roughly at around about 696,000 rubles a day, but you will have to log on twice a day, once every 10 to 12 hours to get that much. Alright, the next couple of tips are basically all about reselling ammunition that has limits on the traders. The first round is the AP63 round from Peacekeeper, which can net you around 42,000 rubles profit. You can do this once every 3 hours, so it's pretty good money. Now these prices depend heavily on the flea market, so just make sure these rounds are profitable before you start purchasing any. After that we have the Zhukov Buttstock, also from Peacekeeper. You can buy 5 of these for around about $171, sell them for about 245. All in told, you net you about 43,000 rubles worth of profit. Now they are fantastic buttstocks to use on AK-74Ms. I think Ms, or is it Ns? One of those two, so it might be worth keeping a few, but you can make about 42 grand per every 3 hours. After that you have M995 by Peacekeeper. You can buy 150 rounds at $10 and sell them for around 2,500 rubles to $24. Averages out at about 106,000 rubles profit. Now you can do this every 3 hours, so that's quite a bit of money. Then you want to buy and sell the M67 grenades from Peacekeeper as well. Now, bearing in mind, you can buy 10, you need to keep 4 for the green gunpowder. Now, if you were to sell all 10, you'd come out with about 52,000 rubles profit, but with you keeping 4, you're only going to come out with about 31,000 rubles profit. 32,000 rubles profit. So, it's much more beneficial to keep those 4 grenades for the green gunpowder that you can do twice in a wipe cycle. You know, like a trader reset cycle. Moving on to Prep Ball, you can buy 7N1 ammunition for 619 rubles and sell it for around 800 rubles. You can only buy 50 of it, so it doesn't make you a massive profit. It's only around 9,000 profit. But if you're doing the rest of them, it does, add up. Then you can buy 300 rounds of 7N39 BP ammunition, 761 rubles a piece, and you can sell them for about 900 rubles a piece. And that should net you around 51,000 rubles profit. Now remember, again, this can be done every 3 hours as long as the traders reset. Moving on to Mechanic, you can buy 200 rounds of AP-SX ammo for 750 rubles a piece, and you can sell it for 900 rubles a piece on the flea market, and that'll net you around 30,000 rubles profit. With Jaeger, you can buy the AP-20 ammo. You can buy 80 rounds at 196 rubles per round and sell it for around 400 rubles per round on the flea market, which will net you around 16,320 rubles profit. Again, it's one of those things that can be done every reset. And that's it for the things I usually do on a daily basis. I'd log on once or twice a day if I'm not playing, I do these things and it nets me just shy of $1 million profit a day. It's not bad, you know. That's about, well, it's 2 high-end kits and at least 6-7 budget runs easy. There's plenty of things I've missed that you can also add on to this to make more money, like for example buying the fuel conditioner from Jaeger and selling it for about 30 grand profit. I tend to use that fuel. I use it for my hideouts, so it's kind of a give and take situation. Some of the things you can do take away from other methods. There's also more efficient ways than just selling the bitcoins to therapists. I usually just sell them to therapists, but you can stock them up and buy thick cases with them, thick weapons cases. You can buy weapons from Mechanic which have thermal attachments on, which are sometimes worth, you know, a good deal more than selling the bitcoins themselves, but they're usually always all sold out. So it's worth it, you know, just looking into those and seeing what the best method of money making is for yourself. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope it helps you make a little bit extra money if you're not able to play the game. If you have any methods of making money that you know of that you can help a friend out or whatever, just drop that down in the comments below. I'd love to, you know, see more methods to make money. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you, and I'll see you next time.